or anyone really forgive and forget? I'm Nicole DeBow in Hollywood for the Daily Buzz on CELEBUZZ.com. We all watched as Kristen Stewart and her Snow White and the Huntsman director Rupert Sanders had that brief public affair, and now Kristin and Robert are back on. Joining me now to break down if Robert can really forgive her is relationship expert Dr. Wendy Walsh. Hey, Wendy.
Hi, how are you?
I'm great. You know, a lot of people are throwing their opinions into this, especially those twihards, but what do you think? Was it wise for Robert to take her back?
Absolutely. Love should always prevail, shouldn't it? Especially when there's a whole nother movie to promote. No, actually, I think there's always room to forgive and forget. And for many relationships, an affair, which is usually a symptom of a problem, can be a wake-up call to help couples work on their problems. And it can be this giant test. You know, if our love can survive through this awful crisis, then maybe it's true love.
So do you think at their young age that it's possible for them to get through this?
Well, you know, I have to tell you something, that for hundreds of years, at their young age, many people stayed married and in love for a lifetime.
Yeah.
Most people, in fact. So, of course it's possible. The point is, there's a lot they have to consider if they're going to get through it. One is that Rob's got to think about the fact that forgiveness is not a gift to her, it's a gift to himself. Once he can finally give himself the gift of forgiveness, allowing himself to stop stressing about it, he'll finally be able to fall back in love with her. Secondly, they've got to get out of that fishbowl, that limelight of the media. Having the media as a watchdog is going to bring up all these unsubstantiated rumors that maybe she's having an affair or he's having an affair, and this can really stress a relationship that's vulnerable and healing. So it's really important that they try to have as much private, intimate time as possible.
Yeah, so Robert obviously needs to work on the gift of forgiveness, but what can Kristin do, I mean, to kind of get him to trust her again if she can do anything?
Well, you know what the glue in every relationship is? It's actually emotional intimacy. Oh, yes, the F word, feelings. Learning how to get close enough to each other that we can cry openly, express our deepest, most vulnerable parts of our personality. And if she can do that and let her guard down and be close to him and remorseful and in love, he will better be able to trust her.
So you're saying that this could actually make them closer as a couple?
I don't recommend it to most couples.
Hey, we're not doing well. I'm going to go cheat. We'll work on it.
There's plenty of couples who have come back together after an affair and stayed together for the rest of their lives. And I remind you of this. How long is the average length of most American marriages? Nicole, how long?
Oh, I have no idea. I'm not the expert.
Just take a guess. Take a guess.
American marriages, I would say 15 years.
You liar. No, listen, it is a lifetime. More than 50% of marriages stay together for a lifetime.
Oh.
Yet everyone focuses on the negative in the short-term relationship.
I live in Hollywood, okay?
Hollywood has a different barometer, doesn't it?
Well, yeah, and exactly. Speaking of that, I mean, Rob and Kristin have been spending all this time together lately promoting the final Twilight film. So do you think it's a publicity stunt?
Now you're asking the cynical side. Open up, Nicole. Well, maybe it's even in their Twilight contract that they have to stay together long enough to get that 4th or 5th or 18th movie pushed through. I don't know. I don't want to be cynical. I want to love. I want to hope that these two are doing the rekindling that they need to do, that they're healing in their relationship, that they're growing closer, and that it is more legitimate than ever.
Yeah.
That's what I want to believe.
Well, if that's not so, then the studios are doing a great job.
Yeah.
All right, thanks, Wendy. And let us know if you think Robert can really forgive Kristin by using the hashtag #TheDailyBuzz. And for the biggest stories breaking right now, head to CELEBUZZ.com.